So we've all gotten pretty used to AIs that can talk, right? But what if they could, well, do? Today, we're diving into a really cool new kind of AI agent called OpenClaw, an AI that's designed to break out of the chat window and actually get stuff done.
I mean, think about it. Most of our AI interactions are a back and forth. You ask a question, you get an answer. It's a conversation. But what if that conversation was just the starting point?
Yeah, what if it could actually perform actions? Write code on its own, browse the web for you, manage your files, or maybe even interact with the physical world. That's the huge leap we're talking about with these new AI agents. And this whole journey, from an AI that just talks to an AI that actually does things, it all begins, fittingly enough, with a simple chat. So, let me introduce you to OpenClaw. At its heart, it's an AI agent that you run right there on your own machine. But the really key idea here is its conversation-first philosophy. What that means is, you don't have to mess around with complicated code or config files. You just talk to it. You teach it, you give it commands, all through natural language. And getting it set up is designed to be, well, shockingly simple. You just run one command in your terminal, answer a couple of quick questions to hook up whatever AI model you want to use, and then you link it to a chat app, something like Telegram. That's it. Your personal AI agent is officially up and running. And this quote from Codecademy just nails the core difference. By making conversation the main way you interact with it, it totally blows the doors open for anyone, not just developers, to start building their own AI assistant. It feels less like you're configuring a program and more like you're, well, raising it. So for example, right out of the box, it probably doesn't know how to search the web, but you can just ask it to. It'll say something like, hey, I don't know how, but I could if you gave me a search API key. You just paste the key right there in the chat and boom, it just learned a brand new skill, just like that. Okay, so the agent can learn just by talking. That's already pretty amazing. But chatting is one thing. The next big step is to give our AI some hands, so it can actually go out and use the internet. And this is where things get really, really clever. A lot of AI agents try to see a web page, kind of like a person would. They analyze screenshots to guess where the buttons are. OpenClaw does something totally different. It talks directly to the browser's engine using something called the Chrome DevTools protocol. So it's not guessing based on pixels. It's issuing precise, direct commands at machine speed. And the secret sauce that makes this whole direct control thing work so smoothly is a feature called the snapshot system. Here's how it works, and it's so beautifully simple. OpenClaw takes a snapshot of the web page's code, and in an instant, it identifies every single thing you can interact with: buttons, links, text boxes, you name it. Then, it just gives each one a unique number, so the AI doesn't have to figure out what a submit button looks like. It just executes the command, click 12. It's way faster, way more reliable. Honestly, it's just incredibly smart. And you've even got options for how you want to run it. You can spin up a totally isolated, super secure browser, which is perfect for things like data scraping. Or you can actually hook it into the Chrome browser you're already using, which is great because it can use all the sites you're already logged into. It gives you the flexibility to pick the right tool for whatever job you have in mind. But browsing the web? That's just one piece of the puzzle. Now, we're about to make a huge leap from beyond the screen to real physical actions. This quote from Lady Ada over at Adafruit just captures it perfectly. The whole idea here is that OpenClaw allows a large language model to become the actual brains of a computer, able to control real hardware, not just spit out text. And get this, that computer doesn't have to be some beastly desktop machine. Because all the heavy lifting, the actual thinking, is done by the LLM, which can be running in the cloud, the OpenClaw agent itself is super lightweight. It's light enough to run on something as tiny as a Raspberry Pi. You can literally give your AI a physical home, and as you can see here, you can even give it a face. So once it has a physical body, you can start giving it senses. It can read the temperature and pressure in the room. It can see through a USB camera. It can show you information on a little screen. It can even listen and speak. The AI is no longer just trapped on your computer. It's right there in the room with you. Okay, so this all sounds absolutely incredible, right? But with this kind of power, well, it comes with some serious responsibility. This is the part where we need to talk about the risks. Or as the old maps used to say, here be dragons. And the experts are not messing around here. The guide from Adafruit, the one that shows you how to do all this cool stuff with a Raspberry Pi, it puts this warning right up front, big and bold. Giving an AI agent direct access to your computer's command line is dangerous. This is absolutely not something you should take lightly.
And here's the crucial thing to understand. The danger isn't that the AI is going to become evil or malicious. No, the real danger is that it's a very powerful and very literal-minded tool that will do precisely what you ask it to do, even if you phrased your request poorly and accidentally told it to, say, delete all your important files. So how do you keep yourself safe? You take precautions. Simple as that. You run it with limited permissions. You keep all its files in one isolated folder. You're super careful about who can talk to it. And you are always, always crystal clear with your commands. You have to treat it like a powerful script, not a trusted buddy.
All right, so now that we understand both the incredible power and the very real peril, let's just take a step back. What does this huge shift towards an AI that can do things really mean for the future? We've just walked through this amazing progression, right? From a simple chatbot to an agent that can master the web, all the way to a physical thing that can sense and react to the world. This isn't just a small step up. It's a fundamental change from an AI that just knows things to an AI that does things. And this isn't science fiction anymore. This tech is real, and it runs on hardware you can go out and buy today. We're really at the beginning of an era where AI can truly act on our behalf. So the question isn't if this is possible. The real question is, what are you going to ask it to do?